W.H. Auden once said, "Thousands have lived without love, but none without water." Hello everybody, you're listening to Radio Amity 107.8 FM और मैं तान्या स्वागत करती हूँ आप सभी का द स्पेशल शो में, जहाँ हम आज चर्चा करेंगे वाटर पोल्यूशन, सैनिटेशन और हाइजीन के विषय में हमारे एक बहुत ही खास मेहमान मिस्टर विजय अभिनंदन के साथ. He works as a research manager at Sambodhi, a research and impact evaluation organization. We welcome you to the show, sir.
Thank you, Tanya. I feel honored to be a part of Radio Amity.
Sambodhi, in its discipline, is one of the leading institutes in the subcontinent that has worked on the projects with organizations such as the Bill and the Melinda Gates Foundation, the United Nations, the World Bank, and the DFID. It has worked extensively in monitoring, learning, and evaluating the sector of WASH. With its strong technical expertise and experience in the sector, the organization has come up with a novel concept of composite WASH index, which is a path-breaking innovation towards the realization of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Before we go ahead, you must know that WASH is a sector where UNICEF has worked extensively to ensure access to potable water, good hygiene, and improved sanitation facilities in India. Sambodhi, in its discipline, is one of the leading institutes in the subcontinent that has worked on projects with organizations such as the Bill and the Melinda Gates Foundation, the United Nations, the World Bank, and the DFID. It has worked extensively in MLE, that is monitoring, learning, and evaluating the sector of WASH. With its strong technical expertise and experience in the sector, the organization has come up with a novel concept of composite WASH index, which is a path-breaking innovation towards the realization of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Before we go ahead, you must know that WASH is a sector where UNICEF has worked extensively to ensure access to potable water, good hygiene, and improved sanitation facilities in India. Sambodhi is launching a book in which Mr. Avinandan has co-authored Is It Really Clean? Creating a WASH Index, a book that is based on the research report developed on WASH. तो सर, क्या आप हमारे लिसनर्स को बताएंगे कि WASH सही मायनों में क्या है? What is its relevance and significance in the early independence, pre-liberalization and post-liberalization era?
Right. I would speak on water sanitation and hygiene briefly. What WASH right now stands is for water sanitation and hygiene. Water sanitation and hygiene is a concept that has developed pretty recently. वो अभी आया है. पहले जब if you look at our pre-independence era, at that point of time जैसे अभी सरकार ये काम करती है कि वो piped water और drinking water, potable drinking water available करती है. At that point of time, it wasn't the government's responsibility to give you such kind of facilities because वो सरकार के उन policies में था नहीं. Pre-independence era, that is the beginning of water sanitation, जहाँ पे सरकार ब्रिटिश सरकार थी, वहाँ पे ये पार्ट नहीं था ब्रिटिश एजेंडा का. Once the entire movement of independence started with the installation of our constitution and with rules and laws and policies coming through the directive principles of state policy, that is when we started having a feeling that a population which is by and large devoid of any such facility, which did not have access to water sanitation facilities, should start having it on the expenses of the state. It is their right. So that is when the entire movement of water sanitation and hygiene started. Mostly the beginning was through the installation of hand pumps in rural areas and through the construction of toilets. Right, so that has how the WASH has evolved. बट ये जैसे शुरू हुआ है, स्टेट की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आई वाटर सैनिटेशन एंड हाइजीन पे. उसके बाद बहुत बड़े सर्वेज जो हमारे सेंसस होते हैं, जो हमारा NFHS है, नेशनल फैमिली हेल्थ सर्वे, दैट इज़ व्हाट वी कॉल, दे स्टार्टेड हैविंग इट इनग्रेन्ड इन देयर कंपोनेंट्स. वो इस सब पे स्टडी करने लगे एंड इट स्टार्टेड इवॉल्विंग एज 3 डिफरेंट कॉन्स्ट्रक्ट्स, वाटर सैनिटेशन एंड हाइजीन. राइट नाउ आफ्टर पोस्ट लिबरलाइजेशन एरा, प्री लिबरलाइजेशन एरा बिफोर 1991, इट वॉज मोस्टली अ स्टेट गवर्नड इकोनॉमी जहाँ पे स्टेट आपके फैसिलिटीज़ देती थी. तो गवर्नमेंट वॉज responsible for it, but right now after the liberalization it has opened up to a private market and they have come up with different technologies and innovation, including which one concept is WASH. WASH has been brought together by UNICEF mostly how it was imagined, and they have clubbed together this entire concept of water sanitation and hygiene because they want to see it as a holistic concept and not stand alone.
दोस्तों वक्त है अब एक छोटे से ब्रेक का, पर बने रहिए हमारे साथ जैसे हम मिस्टर अभिनंदन से जानेंगे उनकी किताब के बारे में।